All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to work Jumonji no Kamae and Jumonji Dori, or how to catch with Jumonji. This is not the book form, the classical form. This is henka, my henka. It's against boxing type of attacks, not boxing type attacks. In other words, jabs and crosses and things like that. So Mike's first going to show us the traditional Jumonji posture. Go ahead. Okay, with the thumbs up, and your hand shouldn't be touching. Should be a space. Okay, good. Now that's the traditional posture, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good posture. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to have him turn his palms the other way. Face on to me, please. Now he's going to bury his chin. Look through your eyebrows. Make sure you don't go down too far. You got to be able to see me still. Okay. And his left hand is going to be guarding his left temple, or his right hand is guarding his left temple, and vice versa, okay? And elbows down, okay? Look your head up a little bit more. There you go. It's hard to see because of his haircut, but you can see him. Okay, now go back to face Joe. So this is the posture that we're going to adopt against these hand attacks. Now, the basic concept we're going to work today is, Joe, come a little bit closer because you're out of frame. We got to work within our capacity here. Joe's going to put his hands up. Now, when Joe comes in with a straight line, we're going to use more Gyokuryu kind of principles of a circle. So we're going to try to defeat the straight line with a circle. The boxer wants you, or the boxing type guy, wants you on the end of his punches. If it's kickboxing and you go backwards, guys. So Joe's going to throw a punch. No, Joe's going to throw a punch, and Mike's going to evade 45 back. The next thing's coming is a kick, if he's a kickboxer, or another punch. You understand? So go back again. So if the guy's showing you his hand, he wants to defeat you by punching, right? So don't let him punch, or don't let him kickbox you. What you want to do is you want to go inside or behind, okay? Do what they don't practice. If it's a grappler, try not to grapple. So Joe's going to do jab, and Mike's going to do the first variation. Go for it, slowly. Good. All right, again. Go back again. So what he's trying to do is get behind Joe. So go ahead. 45-degree step, and get behind Joe. Okay, back again. Now this step is no different than a slip or a bob. So Mike, if you put your hands like a boxer, and you just step and bob out of the way, go. It's kind of like that idea, okay? So it's the same exact step. But I want him to kind of grab his shoulder and kind of like brush past him. Go. Okay? And now do it a little bit more at speed. Just kind of like run right by him. Okay, this is kind of the idea. So it's harder for Joe to hit him again. He's getting behind him. And when he's behind him, he has a better chance to run away or, hit Joe in the blind spot. Now, against the cross, it's going to be the same thing other side. Go. Okay, and again, get a little closer. We're getting out of frame. Slowly, 45 degrees. Okay, try it again. So your right hand's going to grab that shoulder or grab at the shoulder. Okay, that's the basic idea. Now there's another thing you can do against a straight punch. If it's more of an emergency situation, it's not always though, is he can literally change levels like he's going to tackle and just raise up with the Jumonji. It's almost like a classical application. So go ahead, jab. Okay, now from there, he can go either way with the arm. Okay, and that's a possible, he could even do it again and just get like a whizzer, like just an arm wrench, same thing. Okay, or an arm bar, good. Now try it again and try to wrap around to get Goju Dori, but Joe's arm doesn't bend. And Joe's arm doesn't bend, and he just whips it around. No, it doesn't bend, just go twist your body. There you go. Arm wrench or a whizzer, right? That's there. Other side. So he's going to do a cross now, same application. So where's he going to go, inside or outside? He's going to go inside, right? Same thing, get the whizzer. No, it's the same thing you just did, but Joe's arm doesn't bend. There you go. And you just whip it. Good. Okay. And next you go to the arm bar. good. All right, back over. More this way. Look at me when I say this way so you know. There we go. All right, so those are some possible applications and ways of using Jumonji against the straight punching. It's not the only way. Now let's talk about hooking punching. So more Kotoryu ideas and principles of straight lines. We're going to use straight lines and angles to defeat circles. So Joe's going to be hands up. Now, if Mike was traditional boxing, he'd have his boxing guard up, and Joe was to throw a right-hand hook slowly. Mike would hide behind his boxing glove. Well, don't go all the way in yet. That's good. He would cover, and Joe would hit the boxing glove. Lower your elbow a little bit more, though. Okay, so you just put the glove up, right. So he's covering his ear and his temple and his jaw. Go ahead. With his glove, okay? Now, like what he did the first time, you would only stand there and just take it like that, even in boxing in an emergency. What he'd like to do is move inside the circumference of the punch. Go ahead. Like this, that's better. And he can then weave out of that, or he could tackle, or whatever he wants to do. But here's the problem, from the way I see it. When Joe goes to hit him, okay. These little bones in your hand without a glove on, those are vulnerable. Those are very easy to break. I've broke them. Okay, it hurts, all right? So that's not really the best thing. So what we're going to do, back to Jumonji, our modified Jumonji, is he can accomplish the same thing of protecting with his palm. So raise it up higher. His palm is going to cover his jaw and his ear and his temple, and his chin is down here. So if Joe hits, it's going to, oops, he moved on me. If Joe hits, it's going to be at the palm and not at the back of the hand. All right? Try it again. And again, we're not trying to, okay, back up, rewind. We're not going to try to take it on the palm, of course. We're covering the vulnerable areas with the palm, but Mike's still going to try to move in. Move in. Right. Now from there, one thing he could do is what, Mike? And whoa, okay, that's good, but don't forget, hit. As soon as you come in, hit. Now one of the places we like to hit the most is the carotid artery. We call it uko. Hit, bang. Okay? And that's going to, stun him or knock him out. People who think that you're not going to get knocked out getting hit in the carotid artery have never been hit by me in the carotid artery. And they're laughing because they know it's true. All right. So do it again. Go in. He's going to underhook, and any kind of underhooking thing he wants from there. It's just an idea. He can go, okay, go back. He can go into a tackle too. It doesn't matter. Now, other side is the same idea. So go, don't be so, there you go. That's what I want. Now, when he goes in to hook you with the front, his left hand, same idea. Okay? He gets inside, and what's he going to do? Okay, okay, there you go. That's a Mike's henka right there. Very good. Or you can wrap the arm. Go. Boom. Right hand wraps the arm. Okay, good. He can also, all right, we're just going to be good with that. Now, the next thing he could do, come over here. Over here, you're traveling. The next thing is the low hooks. He can do against the right hand body hook, Mike can chop block and chop Joe. Push his head a little bit, get his kazushi, bang. And then again, if the arm's there, go into some kind of an arm maneuver. If it's not there, then don't do some kind of an arm maneuver, okay? Other side, same idea. You hit, block and hit at the same time and immediately go into some kind of an underhooking or an elbow wrench. Okay, good. And again, this can be a throw. This can be, an underhook like you see in Greco. This can be a body hook, what do you call it? Tackle, grab, anything you want, okay? Now, okay, back to the middle again. Or he can cover with the elbow and hit him. Go. Cover with the elbow and hit him, and then immediately go there. Okay, and then the other side. Boom. Okay, good. So that's some ideas of how to use Jumonji in a more non-classical way. After you get used to those ideas, you start to put them in drills, and then eventually take it to the point where you put on the boxing gloves and the headgear and see what you can pull off live.